president of Israel is openly calling for a genocide, saying there are no innocent civilians in Gaza.
It's no fucking surprise the Christians who support the biblical genocides are supporting these war crimes and genocides against the Palestinian people. And they're black and white, us versus them, thinking they're viewing entire people groups as evil, and their solution is complete eradication. They sound exactly like their God. I'm not surprised, but I'm devastated. These are the very Christians who want to separate themselves from the Crusades and the slaughter of the indigenous people in the US, but we see how your theology plays out the same over and over and over. At what point do you ask if you are the villain? Oh, we have to save the women and the children. You sound exactly like the people who killed the pagans to save the children. Literally slaughtered all the children to save the children. Do you see how Christian math, man? You've been doing it all of the fucking Bible. I want you to ask yourself, if you're a Christian and you support the biblical genocides, why do you take those at face value when virtually all ancient superstitious patriarchal religions attributed their war success to their gods and justified them using their religion? How can you immediately take it at face value when it's coming from one people group, and you don't take it at face value when other countries do it? Or it didn't count during the Crusades, or when it was done to the indigenous people? Until we are educated on how systems of oppression and genocide has played out historically, religion will continue to be the perfect vessel to get large people on board with war atrocities. We've seen it time and time and time again. This is what happens when you have a religion that values blind obedience and blind faith. Vertical morality in the Christian sense, or blindly getting your rules from an authority figure, makes empathy, critical thinking, consequences of your actions, or inviting any other perspectives to the conversation, literally anything, it makes it completely irrelevant to how we navigate our actions. If faith is something that can be applied to two completely contradictory conclusions, obviously we need another method to narrow it down to determine truth. If at the end of the day your beliefs are unfalsifiable and cannot be studied, it is not only intellectually dishonest but dangerous to dictate my and other people's lives on something we grasp so little. Atheists are dismissed for being angry, while Christians condone yet another genocide. This is why I talk about what I do and why I'll never stop talking. Free Palestine.